Fundamentals, phase 2, day 37. Went to the gym. I did stretches but not yoga. I've been really aggressively stretching my hamstrings and glutes because they're really tight, and it just creates a chain reaction to all kinds of other problems. So working really hard on those stretches. Grip, as always, never stop the grip. Dexterity, folks, musicians, keyboards, anything that you do, grip strength and hand strength will definitely help. It's amazing. True strength is grip strength. Forget everything else. Somebody's got a good crushing grip, they're a lot more functional, a lot more useful than other people. Well, physically anyway. Standard agonist antagonist gym session. Felt really good. Gets better. Feel like the blood can really push itself into the muscles more these days, which is good. So I'm lifting more. Not more weights, just maybe add in 2 or 3 extra reps at the end of the 3rd or 4th set, depending on what I'm doing, which is good. Just really feel my tendons strengthening up. Can do more chin-ups than I could before, and everything comes up really uniform. There's no sort of imbalance there. So I'm noticing a lot of improvement over a lot of exercises. Did a 30-minute warm-up. Hadn't had a run on a treadmill for a while. I've been doing a lot of cycling and swimming mainly, and skipping as well, because that's all I can do in the garage in this nice rainy weather. But other than that, been really good focusing on the stretching, which is something I normally hate, and that's why I normally neglect it. But something that I can really do now to really make sure when I sprint again, I haven't done any sprints in the pool or on the field until I really make sure my hamstrings and my glutes are really ready for it. I know another friend experienced the same. So if you're watching this, no worries, mate. Just take some time off. Just, put your leg up on a chair. It doesn't have to be really high. Put your hands on your hips and just lean forward a bit. That's a good one for your hamstrings. So it pushes your butt out so you don't, tilt your hips, your pelvis inwards, which makes it not a very effective hamstring stretch. So it looks kind of dumb, hand on hips, put your feet up on a chair, like where you sit, not up against the backrest, and just lean forward, keeping your spine and your head going down in the same position as your leg. That's a really good one. And sleeping swan is a good one for your glutes. Google that one. There's a few variations of it. Anything that helps your hip flexors stretch is really good as well. So I'll try and think of some more stuff. I want to do workshop videos, I think a separate playlist that just goes through a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about here. It's just not so convenient. I need a cameraman, I think, for most of it, else it's just a pain in the ass. And I'd rather just focus on myself first and try and make this as a video log so I can keep it going and get some information out for myself first and foremost. But I know a few of you are getting some information off this as well, because you're smart enough to do your own research and you're dedicated and disciplined enough to do this yourself. It's good having smart friends. So other than that, I've been going really well. Super performance, super improvements there, just for the fact that all I'm really doing is joint mobility and muscle conditioning to get to the point where I will do compound lifts. I mean, I am doing compound lifts now, but just very, very light and not much into them, just aiming everything for form. A lot of the gym guys have asked me why I've gone from doing 140 and 150 bench press down to 40. Told them that I'm injured because I was a drunk. Well, actually I got injured before I became a drunk again. Seems to be a bit of a vicious cycle that I've faced the last few years, which is why I'm doing this. Thanks to the mate who's injured as well, who inspired this all as well. Else I would still be drinking long necks and making drum and bass. Well, that was sort of fun. I mean, it's stupidly fun, but therein lies a problem. Not very productive. That's it for today. Thanks.